From the very beginning, the moon has been an enduring companion to the Earth, silently circling our world and shaping not only tidal rhythms but human imagination. Billions of years ago, long before life emerged on our planet, a cataclysmic event occurred when a Mars-sized protoplanet collided with a still-forming Earth, hurling a vast amount of debris into orbit under the unrelenting pull of gravity. This debris gradually coalesced into the moon we know today, a celestial body carved out of cosmic violence that has since become a canvas of history written in rock. The scars and craters that cover its surface are a testament to billions of years of impacts, volcanic activity, and cosmic evolution, features that do not fade because the moon lacks Earth-like tectonic forces that renew and reshape surfaces over time. The gravitational link between Earth and the moon has influenced life on our planet since the earliest oceans began to lap at primordial shores. The tug of the moon's gravity drives the tides, causing the oceans to rise and fall in an ancient rhythm that has helped shape ecosystems and biological patterns across millennia. As the Earth rotates and the moon orbits, this gravitational dance slowly alters our day length and drifts the moon ever so gradually farther from Earth, a reminder that even in its silent journey around us, change is constant. This relationship is not just a scientific curiosity. It is woven into the deep history of Earth, influencing climates, stabilizing our axial tilt, and even contributing to conditions that made complex life possible. Human curiosity about the moon stretches back into the earliest chapters of recorded history. Long before telescopes, ancient civilizations charted its phases, wove myths around its glow, and used its cycles to guide planting seasons, festivals, and spiritual rituals. With the invention of the telescope, observers like Galileo first saw the moon not as a smooth orb but as a rugged world dotted with mountains and craters, challenging the notion that celestial bodies were perfect and unchanging. This revelation ignited a growing curiosity that would, centuries later, lead humankind beyond Earth's atmosphere. The 20th century marked an unprecedented leap in human capability. Scientific breakthroughs, fueled by political rivalry and an ever-deepening fascination with space, ushered in the space age. Robotic missions from global space agencies began exploring the moon with cameras and instruments, laying the foundation for even greater achievements. Then, in July 1969, the Apollo 11 mission fulfilled a dream that had captivated humanity for generations. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin walked on the lunar surface, leaving footprints in lunar soil, collecting samples that provided direct evidence of the moon's composition and history, and transmitting scenes that riveted audiences around the globe. The Apollo missions revealed much about the moon's geology, showing that its surface was ancient, formed of basalt plains and highland rocks that offered clues to conditions in the early solar system. Even after the last Apollo mission, lunar exploration did not end. Robotic spacecraft from countries around the world continued to orbit and land on the moon, gathering data that expanded our understanding of its mineral composition, magnetic anomalies, and potential resources. China's Chang'e program achieved remarkable milestones, including the first soft landing on the far side of the moon, a region that had never before been directly explored. This historic achievement unveiled new insights into lunar geology and highlighted differences between the near and far sides, including crust thickness and surface composition. India's Chandrayaan mission similarly broadened our knowledge, particularly with the Chandrayaan-1 discovery of water molecules and ice on the moon, a finding that reshaped how scientists view lunar resources. These discoveries are not just academic. The presence of water ice in shadowed polar craters suggests the possibility of supporting future human explorers with life-sustaining resources, transforming the moon from a distant objective into a potential stepping stone for deeper space exploration. NASA's renewed efforts through programs like Artemis are constructing the framework for a sustainable human presence on the moon, building lunar orbiting stations, advanced landers, and international partnerships to support extended stays on the lunar surface. The goal is not just to touch the moon and return, but to live and work there, creating a base of operations for scientific research and testing technologies that could eventually carry humans to Mars and beyond. These plans include developing habitats near the poles, where sunlight may be nearly constant and water ice lies hidden within permanently shadowed craters, offering a foundation for fuel production, breathable oxygen, and even agriculture. The possibility of living on the moon, once the realm of science fiction, is becoming increasingly tangible as engineers and scientists design technologies that can withstand extreme temperatures, cosmic radiation, and the challenges of life in low gravity. As we expand our presence in space, the moon continues to teach us not only about the physical universe, but about ourselves. It has inspired poets, artists, and dreamers who see in its glowing face a symbol of longing and reflection, a mirror of human emotion. From Shakespeare's musings to modern songs, the moon enriches cultural expression, embodying themes of love, solitude, mystery, and wonder. Its cycles of guided calendars, inspired rituals, and connected societies across continents, speaking to a universal human experience that transcends language and geography. The moon also challenges us scientifically. Instruments aboard orbiters map its topography with unprecedented detail, revealing deep pits, ancient lava tubes, and magnetic anomalies that hint at complex geological history. The search for water ice continues to drive missions that could unlock not only the moon's utility for human settlement, but also fundamental questions about water distribution in the early solar system. Scientists deploy seismographs, retroreflectors, and spectrometers to measure internal structure, gravitational variations, and surface composition, weaving a picture of a world that is far more dynamic than once believed. While human footprints on the moon are still few, they represent a monumental chapter in our collective story. The legacy of lunar exploration is not merely in the technology we deploy, but in the expansion of perspective it offers. Every lunar sample returned to Earth, every image beamed back on the far side, and every rover that trundles across regolith contributes to a growing body of knowledge that enriches not just scientists, but all of humanity. The moon's silent surface becomes a mirror reflecting our own journey, from simple stargazers to explorers capable of leaving our home planet and envisioning futures far beyond. As exploration efforts continue, private companies join national space agencies in a new era of lunar activity. Commercial landers, orbital platforms, and research collaborations aim to make the moon a hub of innovation. Lunar tourism, resource extraction, and scientific outposts, once imagined for centuries ahead, are now topics of active development and debate. This blend of public and private effort accelerates progress and brings a diversity of perspectives to how humanity interacts with the moon, whether through robotic science missions or human crews who will one day call the lunar surface a temporary home. Beyond the scientific, technical, and economic aspects, the moon's presence continues to stir the human heart. Its gentle light on a clear night evokes a deep sense of connection, a reminder that even as we explore distant worlds, our roots remain tied to this Earth and its companion. It anchors our night sky and serves as a constant reminder of both the vastness of the universe and the fragile, singular nature of life on our home planet. In contemplating the moon,